Hey, what's up, guys? So today I wanted to talk about consistency. So in life, we have these peaks and valleys, right? So, we're at the top of our game, we're working out, we're eating healthy, we're taking care of ourselves, we're taking care of our relationships, whatever it might be. And then all of a sudden something happens in life, maybe an injury, a circumstance, whatever it might be, knocks us off of that. And then we go down to this valley where we are not doing the things that we know we should be doing, things that we know are going to help us get to our goals. And then we end up kind of doing that over and over. We're hitting these peaks and then we're hitting these valleys and peaks and valleys. And if you draw a line through that, you end up stagnant and you end up doing a lot of work when you could just push a little bit harder to make sure that those valleys are just, not as deep or not as not having the impact that they could be having. We need to minimize really or mitigate the impact that those valleys are having and try to leverage those peaks as much as possible. So the way I look at it is we have these peaks and valleys, and what we need to do is really try to figure out what gets us to those peaks and what keeps us at those peaks, and then try to really, it takes a lot of self-awareness and emotional intelligence and diligence, I think, to really try to figure out what's causing those valleys, what's causing you to fall off the wagon and not do the things that you should be doing. So trying to mitigate those valleys and maximize those peaks, I think, is something that we all have to do, because it's always going to happen. You're always going to have this emotional roller coaster, and there's one thing certain about life is change, and that can be hard, and you really have to be willing to accept change as well, and not let circumstances around you control what you're going to be doing to try to hit your goals. So the reason I bring this up is because, I had a bicep injury just randomly. It really wasn't acute. There was no one thing that caused it. I think it's just an old injury that crept up. And what I could have done was I could have just been like, well, I'm just going to take a few weeks off and then hope I can get my momentum back when I get back to the gym. But, that's very, very hard to do. So we have to be resourceful and think about, okay, what can I do? Okay, well, this is a great opportunity to work on my lower body. It's a great opportunity to get some more cardio in, and just really think about what I can do to get past this situation, which could normally turn into this deep valley of depression where I fall off on my diet and my working out. But putting thought into that and being resourceful and just knowing that it's a challenge that I can overcome and that I will overcome is really enough to get you past that and just keep you on track. And sometimes we just have to make these adjustments along the way. So I hope that helps. Try to think about your peaks and valleys, how you can minimize those valleys and how you can maximize those peaks. But if you have any questions, you need help with anything, I'm always here to help, guys. I'll talk to you soon.